How to verify identity on Wise. So when you open a bank account, you usually need to take some ID into the branch. Wise is no different. Wise is a financial institution, so they need to know who's using their service. It helps them combat money laundering and keep everyone's money safe. So depending on where you're sending money from and how much you send, they'll ask to verify your identity. This helps them keep your money safe. If you have a Wise business account, they'll also need to verify information about your business. So how does verification work? They usually verify your identity with some photo ID, proof of address, or a picture of you holding your ID. When and how they verify you depends on a few things. The amount you send. When you send larger amounts, they might need to see additional documents that show how you got the money. When you send smaller amounts, they'll usually verify your identity. The currency you send. Some countries require proof of identity to send any amount. Some currencies require further identification. For example, sending US dollars requires an online banking login. Some countries and currencies require more information about how you earn your money and how you plan to use Wise. If they need this, they'll ask you when they set up your transfer. How many transfers you've made. While they might only verify your identity at first, they might need to verify your address later on as well. Sometimes they need to ask for additional documents once a transfer has been started. Rest assured that their team will work tirelessly to verify these documents as soon as possible to get your money moving again. Other times, they can automatically verify you when you make a bank transfer. If your transfer comes from your own bank account and your name there matches with the name on your Wise account, they consider this a first form of identity verification. You may not need to do ID or address verification in this situation. They can only do this for some currencies and if you send below 15,000 euros. They cannot do this for business accounts either. So, what types of documents does Wise accept? Everything on the document you share should match the information on your Wise account. The document needs to be from the country you reside in, which shows on your Wise account. Make sure the photo isn't blurry or covered, so they can see all the info. If there's information on the back of your document, they'll need to see that as well. They don't have the resources to support every language, so they may not be able to accept a document which isn't in English. A valid ID can be a passport, photo page only, a national ID card, they only accept the most recent version of the Nigerian national ID card, and photo driving license. There are some exceptions. A valid proof of address document can be utility bills such as gas, electric, or landline phone, no mobile phone bills, a bank or credit card statement, photo scan of a physical letter or PDF of statements, a council tax bill or an HMRC notification, vehicle registration or tax, photo driving license showing your address and expiry date, and any other government or financial institution issued documents. So what if my document is not issued by my country of residence? If the document used to verify your identity isn't issued by the country you live in, they may need to prove that you're allowed to live there. When they verify the country you live in, they ask you to provide an additional identification document issued by the government of that country. This is different from a proof of address. They can only accept documents issued by a government institution proving your right to live in the country. How does live ID and selfie verification work? In some cases, you may be asked to capture a picture of your ID and a selfie to help verify you. In some special cases, you may be asked to upload a picture of yourself, a selfie, while holding your ID. So how long does verification take? If they ask to verify you while setting up a transfer, they'll start reviewing your documents once they have received the money for the transfer. From there, they'll work to get it done within 1 working day. When successfully verified, they'll automatically resume your transfer and let you know by email. Why am I being asked to provide additional verification information when you've already checked my information? They know that you provide information to them when you join Wise, but sometimes they need to request up-to-date info about your identity. They may ask for this to comply with regulatory requirements. If you receive an email from them about this, please follow the instructions and provide the necessary information and documents to continue using your Wise accounts. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.